Hey, third grade. One thing that good writers do is they tell their stories bit by bit. What I mean by this is that they use their voice to show, not tell. Today, we're going to take the idea that you decided on with your partner yesterday, and you're going to write it out bit by bit, being sure that you show and not tell. When I say show, what I mean is that you're doing 4 things. You're describing actions that took place. You're using dialogue. You're describing what we saw, smelled, tasted, or felt. And you're describing images around the storyteller. Now, you might not be able to do all of this in your draft today, but I want you to try. If you aren't able to incorporate it all though, that is A-okay, because we're going to be working on this draft over the next few days. So your first job is think back to that idea that you talked about with your writing partner yesterday. And for me, the idea that I decided that I wanted to really focus on came from my place brainstorm. In my story about the first time I made kakaliki soup with my mom. Now, if I look back at that story, I was telling you a lot about what happened. And this time, as I rewrite that story, I need to be sure to show what happens. I'm going to use that by being sure to include action and dialogue. I'm just going to start with my quotation mark so I know there's dialogue. Can I help you? Mom? I asked in the kitchen. I could already smell. Here, I'm going back to describe when I saw, smelled, tasted, or felt the chicken she was baking to make kakaliki soup. I guess you can, Mom said. I was so excited. Again, saying what I felt. This was the first time she ever let me help her cook. She put a cutting board carrots and celery and my bright red kid's knife on the table. You can start cutting the vegetables. She said. But not the leeks. Those are too hard and dangerous. Already, when I'm incorporating my dialogue, my action, I can see I'm writing more than I did last time. I started cutting the vegetables. I tried to make them even, but they were all different sizes. I threw them in the pot, the soup pot, anyway. My mom added the leeks, spices, and chicken broth. While I stirred it up. Can I rip the chicken? I asked. This was the most fun part. You literally got to rip the chicken into tiny pieces. Pieces. Smells good. My dad said. I can't wait to eat it. I ripped the chicken and added it to the soup pot. Then we just had to wait. Once it was done, we all sat down to eat. This is great. My grandma said. You can thank Katie. She made it, said my mom. The end. So now your job is to go back to that idea you talked about with your writing partner yesterday. You're going to take that story and write it out bit by bit. This could be as short or as long as you feel it needs to be to tell the whole story. Good luck, and I can't wait to read them. Bye!